You guys remember when Activision CEOs and like higher ups said Call of Duty's too big to fail? Does anybody remember that, or is that just me? I don't think it's just me. I know everybody else remembers it. Well, there's a perfect verse that goes with this in the Bible. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Just in case you didn't know, haughty means arrogantly superior and disdainful. I actually had to look that up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mayhem here today, and we're going to be talking about something that Activision just admitted. Black Ops 7 was a failure. It was a commercial failure for Activision standards, obviously. Um, they posted this blog post, I believe it was 2 days ago. It's December 9th. A message from the Call of Duty team. First off, thank you for all the feedback we have received over the last few months. Call of Duty has enjoyed a long-standing success because of all of you, a passionate community that demands excellence and deserves nothing less. We also know that for some of you, the franchise has not met your expectations fully. To be very clear, we know what you expect, and the rest assured we will deliver and over-deliver on those expectations as we move forward. Which, first of all, does anybody actually believe that? You know how many times they have like said we're gonna deliver on the expectations. The biggest Call of Duty this is the biggest year for God. They said it this year, and look, it is lowest sales, the lowest sales in Japan, lowest sales, physical sales in Europe, low sales altogether. The PC Steam numbers only capped out at 90K on fucking launch week. Mind you, last year was like 300. Now, just to be clear, console is the bigger player base. I have to, it always has been. But for the numbers to be down that significantly, 300 plus thousand last year's Call of Duty. It was like 91, 92K this year. Just awful. Awful numbers. Let's read on. With respect to Black Ops 7, we set our sights to deliver a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2, and the studio has poured their passion into making a great game that all of us are very proud of. But it's one thing for us to say. More importantly, it's up to you to try it and judge for yourselves. So as it's related to Black Ops 7 and the future of Call of Duty, we have a few important notes. Now, before I read on, I just want to say Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is one of the worst launches ever. Yes. But there are caveats. The multiplayer is okay. It's just okay. Zombies, probably the best we've had in the new Warzone era with the Warzone mechanics. It's been really good. I'm just gonna take a sip of water here real quick. Gotta keep the pipes moist. So, um, they're basically admitting this game fucking blows. The spiritual successor to Black Ops 2, which I don't understand. Why make it now? Sure, 2025. It's like, you know, that year. It kind of makes sense. But if you were going to make a spiritual successor to Black Ops 2, should have been in Black Ops 3. Shouldn't have waited this long. The reason they did it is because they're running out of ideas. Black Ops 2 didn't need a successor. It's kind of a self-contained story, if you think about it. It's it's got a good intro, good characters, you know, everything happens within the story contained, and most of the endings are pretty open-ended. Or not open-ended, I don't think that's the word I'm using, but they end on a good note, you know. There was no reason to make another one of these spiritual successors if you weren't going to do it the year after. So, what do they really do it? To bring nostalgia, to sell the game. That's why they did it. Let us continue. You'll have the opportunity to play Black Ops 7 for free. Next week, we are opening the doors to everyone to jump in and play Black Ops 7 multiplayer and zombies for a free trial along with double XP weekend. That's good to get some double XP. We would like you to experience the game firsthand and decide for yourselves. We are committed to unprecedented seasonal support. Jesus, I struggled with that word. Your continued feedback will help share our seasonal updates over the coming months. Season 1 is the largest live season ever, and we are just getting started. They have said that so many times, by the way. This is the best season ever. This is the biggest game ever. This is the most supported game ever. How many fucking times have they said that? How many times have they said that? Let's continue. We won't rest until Black Ops 7 earns its place as one of the best Call of Duty games ever made. It's not never gonna be that. People have already made up their mind. It's never gonna be that. Our strategy going forward is changing. We will no longer do back-to-back releases of Modern Warfare and Black Ops games. That's a good thing. Shouldn't shouldn't have been a thing in the first place. But yeah, the reasons are many. But the main one is to ensure we provide an absolute unique experience for each and every year. We will drive innovation that is meaningful, not incremental. While we aren't sharing those plans today, we look forward to doing so when the time is right. To me, this maybe seems that jetpacks could be coming back at some time. We'll see. Um, Again, this is just a nothing burger. It doesn't actually that doesn't mean anything. How many times have they said things like this? This is the best COD. Remember when they said that COD wasn't going to be a yearly release anymore, and then they released a COD that same year? It was for Modern Warfare 3 or 2. It was one of those times where they said we're not releasing Call of Duties back to back anymore, and they still fucking did it. Can you really trust this company? You can't. To be clear, the future of Call of Duty is very strong, and we believe our best days are ahead of us. That's bullshit. Given the depth of talent of our development teams, we have been building the next era of Call of Duty, and it will deliver precisely on what we want, along with some surprises that push the franchise and the genre forward. We are looking forward to welcoming you in, listening to you, and moving forward together. Basically means fucking nothing. The best days of COD have been far behind us for so many years. The best days of COD were from '07 to 2012. It has never been the same since. You could probably lurk that up a little more. You know, add in 2015 and 17 for zombies, because, man, dude, Zombie Chronicles is great. You know what I mean? Um, eh, I think anybody that thinks, like, you know, uh, zombies is gonna be back, you're a fucking, you're just hoping at this point. It's not back. It's never gonna be back. I'm trying to look up a tweet. Mm. So this is from the Ghost of Hope. This was 28 minutes ago, actually, is a report. Now, mind you, Ghost of Hope is like one of those insider guys. He always has been. Um, he's great. I really like him. A lot of the information he gives is very solid. So, go follow him on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it's called now. Report. Microsoft believes Black Ops 7 is a good game, but the financial performance is below expectations. which were lowered last year after BO6 fell off a cliff. So even with the lowered standards, they still could not meet expectations. Let us read on. With the state of the franchise overall, the pressure is now on for Call of Duty to change its model. Microsoft wants to see Call of Duty overall move towards a smoother revenue stream and reduce expenditure pattern. Microsoft has also told higher ups within Call of Duty that changes are very much required and nothing is off the table, including studio merges and a complete rethink of monetization models within the franchise. Now, this could mean very good things or very bad things. First off, this could mean, hey, we're actually going to change our models, something closer to like kind of like how maybe Helldivers does it. If you don't know, if you never played Helldivers, uh, you can buy super credits in the store to get the legendary war bonds, but you don't have to. You can grind them as well, which that would be the ideal case. Maybe not just like that, but a system where you could grind for things and earn it at a good rate too. Like you actually get the things, and something like, if you don't want to do it, you can buy it, and that's fine. What it means though for me, and how it's been in the past few years, is it's going to be more aggressive, meaning they're going to push more things to buy. Like, I know that they said that BO3 HUDs are going to come into the game. Those are probably going to be something you have to buy, which is so fucking stupid. You're going to make me pay for something I can go back and fucking play the game that it's already in, which is an infinitely better game, mind you. Kick rocks. Seriously. I mean, this is insane. Um, let's see. So, and with this change, a lot of people fear that there's gonna be some cuts to Black Ops 7. Um, and that is 100% a possibility that we have to kind of just go to grips with. If that is the case, we are going to get Black Ops 6 all over again. Think about it. Ashes of the Damned. Okay, so we'll go through Black Ops 6 first, actually. Um, you have Terminus. Terminus is a good map. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest map, but it is really good. It's a fun experience. There's a lot to do in it. You have Liberty Falls, which is the more casual experience, which people really love. Then we get DLC 1 with Citadel de Mor. Citadel is a great map, a fantastic map, one of my favorite maps in the modern era. And then we get the Tomb. The Tomb completely kills all fucking hype for this game. Completely. Who was hyped for maps after the Tomb? I wasn't. I stopped playing for the longest time. Then Shattered Veil came out. Shattered Veil was alright. The boss fight was really cool. I had fun with the boss fight, even though I didn't fucking beat it because it glitched out a lot. But it was still cool fighting that T-Rex, the Z-Rex. I'll still have to beat it sometime. And then you get the last map, which I didn't really even play a lot. Also because when I was going to go do it, we all were like, "Oh, there's no super Easter egg." So like, what the fuck is the point of this? I don't feel like doing this. I will go back eventually and beat those, but now we have Ashes of the Damned in this game, which is like the Terminus. It's really good. It's actually a good map. You know, fun little map. fun big map, I should say. You have Van Doren Farm, which is, it's all right. It's just one of the POIs. It's nothing crazy. Then in season 2, you get Astrum Valorum. Probably one of the most beautiful zombie maps I've ever laid my eyes on. Like, it's beautiful. It's such a good looking map. That skybox with Saturn in the background. Oh my god, the colors. It is truly the best looking zombies map in the modern era, and it's not even close. And you get Exit 115, just another POI fucking survival map. Whatever. It's definitely worse than Van Orn Farm. I think Van Orn Farms is better, but that's just me. And then what is next? A lot of people are saying apparently it's an Alpha Omega remake. Oh my god, you couldn't have picked a worse map to remake. Call of the Dead, 5. Oh no, 5 got classified. Can't even say that. So Call of the Dead, um, Shadows of Evil, Horizon Drac, Zetsub, all of Black Ops 3 basically. The Black Ops 4 Ether maps. All the Chaos maps. You have some good ones in there. 9. Ancient Evil. Tag Towing's pretty fun. I like Tag. Tag's a good map. And out of all the ones that you decided to choose to remaster, you do fucking Nuketown. Alpha Omega. What are we doing? This is the stellar content we're going to be getting. Now, this doesn't mean this is going to be out. It is just a leak. It doesn't mean it's true. It could be completely wrong. Last year and this year, they said Outbreak was going to come back. It hasn't come back. So, again, take everything leakers say with a grain of salt. But if that is true, it is going to be just like the Tomb. It is going to kill interest completely. I hope I'm wrong, though. Seriously, I really do. But I don't think I am. And I've said this, I thought I made a video back when Activision got acquired by Microsoft, and everybody was like, this is going to be the saving grace. This is gonna. Sorry. This is gonna save the franchise. This is gonna be our moment to save the franchise. And I would sit there and be like, did none of you guys play Minecraft? Or what happened with Minecraft? Remember when Microsoft acquired Minecraft and they completely fucking ran it into the ground? Not saying the game sucks or anything, but the updates came less frequent. They started adding things that weren't always the best, you know? You want that? You want that company to take over COD? Microsoft? Xbox? Which has killed so many studios? Yeah, I'm okay. So, anyway, it just seems like this is another gaming franchise that Microsoft is just running into the ground. AI. Excuse me. We already had the really aggressive microtransactions and bundles, but it's like now we get served AI slop. Like, dude, those calling cards are not made by a person. You can never get me to think that. Those shits look so AI. It is unfucking real. I remember when calling cards used to be cool, man. Like, even in the shittier games, they always had, like, cool calling cards. Somebody put their heart and soul into making that. We get AI slop now. And I don't think that we can't see that. You can tell it's just not the same quality. So, as far as I'm concerned, Call of Duty, if it wasn't dead before, it definitely is dead now. So, yeah. Don't put your hopes up. That's all I'm going to say. So, anyway, this has been Mayhem. So, some dark days for Call of Duty. I will do maybe a different video on the state of COD in general for everything, all intents and purposes. Um, hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. Um, subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. This is Mayhem. Just wallowing and thinking about what this franchise used to be, and signing out. Peace.